Hi everyone, it's Louise from Made It number 27 and I'm with you today with a scrapbooking process video. Today I'm using the North Pole collection from Kaisercraft. It's a Christmas collection with a Nordic feel. The colours are red and aqua and pale blue, black with a chalkboard influence in there as well. So I'm creating a 12 by 12 layout today. Lately I've been doing a lot of 8.5 by 11s, but for this project I decided to stick with 12 by 12. Now I wanted to back my layout with the chalkboard black paper, but rather than see most of the paper covered up and wasted, I'm just cutting out that center panel, and no one except you and I will know that that's what I've done. And I've stuck this cross-stitch heart paper over the top. So I've got these 3x4 cards from a little box. I think that set's called Peppermint Swirl, but it actually coordinates really well with the North Pole scrapbooking collection. So I'm going to set up my layout about a third of the way from the bottom of the page. That's a pretty common go-to setup for me. So I'm just creating this panel of pattern paper. I'm using some strips just to ground my photo and the journaling cards. So I'm just fiddling around with the patterns and the length that I want them, and just really loosely adhering them because I will be doing some machine stitching. So I've decided that I want that pop of red as well as some of the aqua and pale blue. So just stitching all of that down, and then it's back to fiddling around with all the bits and pieces. So I'm making a little banner there from the ornament die cuts that come in the die cut pack, and once I've got those placed, I'm going to thread some black and white baker's twine through the little loops just to make a nice corner embellishment in the top right hand corner. So it's an easy thing to thread those through, and then just with some shorter pieces of twine I'm adding some bows. And of course it takes a while to fiddle around with your bows to get them just right. Now I could have machine stitched those in place, but I just thought I needed a pop of black up there, and also having the string adds some texture to the page. This is a pretty flat page. Now the video didn't capture this, but you'll see right at the very bottom there I've layered some die cuts, little reindeer, and that die cut doily, as well as a little strip of pattern paper that's got the ornament motif on it. Now just getting some of my stickers and working out some embellishment clusters. That die cut doily is the other half from the one at the bottom left hand corner of the layout. And then that little arrow there, I've just cut that to make it a bit shorter. The original sticker was too long. So don't be afraid to alter your stickers and die cuts to suit your needs. So just making another little cluster here. I fiddled around with this one for a while because there was a blue piece and an aqua piece, and the circles were roughly the same size, and I just couldn't quite get the balance right. But oh sorry, it's a heart and a circle. Eventually I got it looking the way I wanted it to, and they'll be stitched down in place. So just machine stitching all the bits and pieces there. I'm using some colour box white chalk ink to stamp the date on that black journaling card. That's a pigment ink, so I just had to be careful with my hand there that I didn't smudge it. And then just using my favourite white Uniball Signo pen to add my journaling. If you have trouble with those white Uniball pens, just go slowly, and the ink will flow a little bit better. If you write at your normal speed, you'll end up with gaps in the ink. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you've been inspired. I'll see you next time.